Good morning, class 10. How are you guys doing? I guess you all are in good health and by God's blessing, you all are taking care of yourselves and everything is fit and fine and it should go on. It should keep on rocking and rolling. So, life is all about being positive. Don't worry about anything, everything is going to happen in its place. Lockdown is going to go down, unlock is going on. So the World Health Organization and some medical people have also written a huge letter to the Prime Minister regarding this lockdown issues, and which is going to be taken care of. Things cannot just lock down. We have to live with the. Sometimes we have to live with negative things, ignoring it and just trying to be safe. Just avoid. How do we avoid negative people? We just don't want to talk to them. We look at them. We just move away, or we say okay, hi, hi, hello. So avoid. So like that, we have to avoid the coronavirus or this corona disease or whatever this COVID-19. So everything is going to be. We have to just take precautions, So make sure that these things do not happen. So everything has to become normal. We just cannot go on like this. As far as my small brain is thinking about. So I cannot say anything more about it. So we will come back to SSC instead of not wasting further time. We'll just start to rock with your industry part, manufacturing part. We were with this manufacturing industries. I had explained you about the manufacturing industries and the importance of manufacturing. What is manufacturing and what is the manufacturing industry all about? Then I had come and told you that I'm going to tell you about the contribution of industry to national economy. Okay. After that, I'll come and explain you what is the industrial location all about. See, importance of manufacturing in the, or rather, the, what do you say, contribution to the national economy. The share of the manufacturing sector in the GDP, the gross domestic product, I hope you all know what is GDP, has been stagnant, means on that level of 17% from the last 2 decades. The total contribution of the industry to the GDP is 27% of manufacturing, out of which 10% comes from mining, quarrying, electricity, and gas. The manufacturing sector's growth had been 7% in the last decade. Since 2001 or 3, I guess, the growth rate has been 9 to 10% per annum. The desired growth rate over the next decade is 12%. But this pandemic has brought it down. There is going to be, whatever the government has expected it, they might not have. There is a council being set up, or rather has been set up with objectives of improving productivity through proper policy interventions by the government and renewed efforts by the industry. This is the contribution they give, in my words. So, if I come back to the book, over the last 2 decades, it's been on 17% stagnated. I did not say anything wrong. Out of 27%, 10% is from mining, quarry, electricity, and gas. Then comes the industrial location. What varies? Everything will depend upon this location where I am based. That will also help in growing the GDP, or the GDP will be less because I will be spending upon my location areas. What is industry location? We have to come to know that. Basic information, there are some factors of industrial locations to follow is availability of raw materials, manpower, that's labor. Main thing is money, availability of capital, availability of power, market, infrastructure. Okay. First thing. Sometimes industries are located near cities. Cities provide markets, also provide services like banking, insurance, transport, labor, consultants, etc. Right. Many industries tend to come together to make the use of advantage of an urban center. Such center is then called an agglomeration economy. Okay, what is agglomeration? Agglomeration means, or agglomerate means, to collect or gather into a mass together, especially a messy or jumbled one. My desk has become an agglomerate mess. Everything is jumbled up together. That is the meaning of agglomeration. But in economies or economics, the economies of agglomeration is again different. Effects are cost saving arising from urban agglomeration, a topic of urban economics. It allows the city to grow, but it keeps them from becoming too large. Then it will be a problem to take care of. It will become an agglomerate. It's a benefit, or we can say are the benefits that come when firms with people locate near one another together in cities and industrial clusters. Companies, industries, people together, they come and in cities and industrial clusters. That's how it goes. There's a hodgepodge, but there is benefits also as well. That is agglomeration. Right. In the pre-independence period, most of the manufacturing units were located in places which were near the ports, the seaports. Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai. These three were the best. These places developed an industrial urban center surrounding the huge agricultural rural hinterland. Got my point? This is what it is. But again, industrial location in which an industry is located where the transportation costs of raw material and the final product is a minimum. Weight of the final product is less than the weight of the raw material going into making the product. Weight of the final product is less than the weight of the raw material going into making the product. This is called a weight losing case. In other hand, the final product is heavier than the raw material that require transport. Some parts water is used. Raw material such as water being incorporated into the product. This is called the weight gaining case. Then there is a processing plant is located somewhere between the source and the market. The increase in transport cost to the left of the processing plant is the cost transporting the raw material from its source. Now when there is a transporting cost, automatically the final product cost will also go up. right? That is one. And another part, if we look into it, it has got three factors: transport cost, labor cost, and agglomeration economies. These are the factors. It's an optimal. And the factors for this industry is raw materials are inputs to a factory system. Labor is the workers in a factory. Market, the term used to describe all the shops and other places where manufactured goods are sold. Transport, capital, government policies, personal preference. Okay, this is what it is. I'll come back in the next video.